Good morning, family. Peace, blessings, and prosperity. Ah, wow. So, if you guys are on this journey with me, to live again, to reconnect to God, to ourselves, and back into our community, you know that this is my very first. Some people say I'm so animated. I don't mean to be. My very first family trip. And it's beyond words. I don't know if I can give you a shot of what I'm seeing. Oh, you know what? I think I know how to do this. No, I don't. I'm going to turn the camera around. But I don't know if you guys see the mountain. And, it's just awesome. It's awesome. It's relaxing. It's something that I didn't know I needed so badly. But anyway, I want to say good morning as I get ready for my my venture today with my grandkids and possibly do some things I've never done before, like go to a water park. Yeah. No, not just a huge water park. Okay? So, this is going to be fun and tiring. I do want to say that, over the years, I've lost so much time, so much energy, in self-destructive behaviors. And I believe we all got that in us, all of us. We all have a nature that it's bent towards doing ourselves and not really thinking about the consequences of our actions and our words. But when we begin to open our eyes and ears through God's grace and His mercy, you realize that time is short. Time is very short. I remember when I was in my 20s, and I thought that I was really going to be in my 20s forever. My mind couldn't wrap around 56. So I lived with no thought or consequences to today's action. What kind of impact will it have on me tomorrow? But now that I'm older, just a little bit wiser, not much, just a little bit wiser, I realize that time is short. And in the end, all I have is the memories of those that left. And all my children and grandchildren and friends are going to have are the memories of Wanda. What she used to say, what she used to do. And I really want to have memories that are good. I want to have memories that are positive. And when they sit around the table and they talk about my mom, or, remember when Mom used to do this? And I know that I'll live through their memories, even though I'm gone. So, building memories that's good. Memories that'll last forever. Are sacred. Unfortunately, I learned that lesson pretty late in life. But with God, nothing's really late. Nothing's really lost. Because God is eternal. So I can build memories now I can build happy memories. I can be reconnected with those that I love, those that I don't even know. Yep. I can be reconnected to them. Yep. Life is short. And this life is what God has given us. It's really beautiful. The good, the bad. It's really beautiful. And as I sit here on this patio and I look out, you get to reflect. You know, I think about it like some people already understand what I'm trying to convey. They understand it. They grew up understanding that time is short. They understand that moments are precious, and they try to make the best of it. They try to move forward in this life in a positive aspect. And some of us just, that's just the way it is. But being stuck doesn't mean that I'm a bad person. Being stuck doesn't mean that you're ignorant. Being stuck doesn't mean that you're not worth a try. Being stuck means, okay, I'm in a situation right now. I can't move. If you can help me. You know, I thought about that often, that how I'm sure God sent people to help me. And how I just flagged them off. You know, what they had to say wasn't important. You know, what was important is what I felt, what I wanted, what I needed. So the help that God sent, I completely ignored. Yeah. Let's say this. Hold on. Don't write off the person that God sends. It might be anyone. Stranger. Nature. Situations. He speaks to us in so many ways. Well, what I wanted to say is, number one, hold on. It gets greater later. Never give up. And we don't live forever, kids. we don't live forever, guys, you know. Take a moment and just breathe in the beauty of God's creation. His beauty is all around us. His beauty is in the differences of each other. My skin is dark, someone else's is light. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. You know, it's beautiful because we're not all the same. We don't talk the same. We don't walk the same. You know, we're not all the same. And because we're different, sometimes that's pretty scary, because you say, oh my gosh, she don't look like me, she don't talk like me, she don't sound like me, she's animated, oh my goodness, you know. But it's really, it's beautiful. We actually look and listen and embrace the differences. I may not talk or articulate the way someone else may, but it doesn't make me any less beautiful. Someone may talk with a perfect articulation, pronouncing their words exactly right, and they move with such a strive and grace that is beautiful. That doesn't mean that their way is wrong. It's just different. And that we can learn from each other. We stop being afraid. Fear ruled my life for a lot of years. Trust me on that one. A lot of years I was so afraid. I guess I'm not afraid anymore. Not afraid anymore. And I don't like living in fear. It's a prison. And I lived in prison, trust me. Yeah, a lot of them. A lot of them. Fear dictates which way to go, who to see, how to eat, how to move. Yeah, it's time for me to be free. So, family, remember what I asked you to do for me. Please critique me. I want to get better. I want to grow leaps and bounds together. Not just Wanda. Us. Reconnecting us to God, to ourselves, and back to our community. Peace, blessings, and prosperity.